Welcome to Children's Arena in Oshawa as we get set for Arena Lacrosse League action between the Brampton Express and Peterborough Timbermen. Brampton 8-3 at this stage in the season, holding down the second place in the Arena Lacrosse League East, while Peterborough Timbermen 6-5 in third place. In between the pipes for the Express tonight, Devlin Shanahan. For the Peterborough Timbermen, Jackson Hayner. Head coach for Peterborough, Joe Sullivan, and then Jeff Dowling, the head coach of the Brampton Express. I'm Dan Malta on the call this afternoon. This should be a good one. Two teams that have met once previously this season, back on January 13th. It was a 16-13 Brampton win. Gavin Tebow, the first star in that game with 4 goals. Brampton had a big fourth quarter run that wound up being the deciding factor. A couple of things to look out for in this one. Well, Jake McNabb with 31 goals and 11 power play goals. He leads the Arena Lacrosse League East in both categories. And then Cam Milligan, his 58 assists, tied with John St. John for the ALL East lead. St. John got up to that mark earlier today in a loss for the Outlaws against the Steelhawks. And the Timbermen with the first offensive possession. Aaron Woods starts things off from the wall, kicks it up to the top of the zone. McAlpine fires it in deep, back across, shot from the outside. It's covered up by Shanahan. Shanahan works it up the wall. And the Express advance it. Halls for Ward. Brampton completing their changes. Ward staving off an attack on the wall. Now cuts into the middle after getting the ball back. It's separated from him momentarily. He recovers possession and drops it off. Move to the net, broken up there. Staunch D from the Timbermen. Nick Bafia with a great defensive stand there. Woods carries it into the zone. Works into the middle, passes it across. That was a little bit behind McAlpine, couldn't settle it down. Now Shanahan fires the ball down the floor. Pass connects. Matthews near side, ducks underneath Morgan, makes a move to the middle, scores! Pretty play from the Express, opening the scoring. It's Colin Matthews starts things off a minute and a half into this one. Off the draw, Matthews comes up with it. It's peeled away from him, a battle for the ball, and it's batted deep into the Brampton zone. Shanahan comes out of his crease, sends it down the floor. The Express coming off a 14-10 win last Sunday over the Ohsweken Bears. There's another shot, and they score right back down the floor. And it's 2-0 after Jacob Janke launches one in from range. In their previous meeting, it was punch and counter-punch. Both teams with runs throughout the game. I mentioned off the top that it was a 4-goal fourth quarter run from the Express that wound up being the deciding factor. And while Brampton's coming off a win, Peterborough coming off a loss, 16-9 against Six Nations. Janke sends it into the zone. The ball sent back up to the top. Pulled off the wall by Ward. Works off a check from Parker Sands. Pass back to the wall. Misses the mark. A battle for the ball. It's on the floor. Picked up by the Express. They work it in behind the net and try and jam one home. Great save there by Jackson Hayner. As the Timbermen need to bear down here as they try to avoid going down 3-0 early. Milligan tied for the league lead in assists. Back up top, McAlpine has Milligan in front, kicks it far side, shot blocked, soaked up by Noah Lieber. Bukta sends it into the zone. Ball brought out of the corner, sent across. Zach Sunderland works the ball into the corner. Brought back out top, shot from Bukta, misses wide and bounces into the Timbermen bench. And Peterborough advances down the floor. Lowe's kicks it back across the zone. Ball being brought out of the corner. Changes completed for the Timbermen as they pass one into the slot. Ball still bouncing around. Peterborough comes up with it. Milligan dishes down low. Picked up there and sent up top by Reese Nugent, but turned over. Down the floor, the Express. Big save, Hayner. Battle for the ball in front of the Express bench. Tyler Halls scoops it up, works around Woods, and gets into the zone. Janke drops the ball off. Searle forced back into the corner. Sands separates man from ball and tries to scoop it up. The Timbermen bench banging their sticks on the boards, loving this defensive effort. Now it comes free. The Express work it out front. One-handed shot misses wide. Second attempt goes in behind the net. Down the floor. Timbermen setting things up in the offensive zone. McAlpine works it up top. Gets a return pass from Woods. McAlpine back across the zone. Hartley kicks the ball up top. Angus Rotting back near side. Hard shot from McAlpine. Misses well wide and will bounce down the floor over and back. Express ball. So they get started in the Peterborough zone. Ferreira sends it up top for Butka. The far side, Butka in front, fumbles the ball back into the corner. Hard impact there. It's Cole Doherty still battling for the ball. It's back in the hands of the Express. Ward looks for an outlet. Forced in behind the net. Schultzke in pursuit. Back across the zone. Bouncer misses wide, goes up into the rafters. And that will be Timbermen ball with 9:33 to play here in the opening quarter. Jack McAlpine starts things off. Cuts in, cuts out, back up to the top. Worked far side. Off the screen, shot coming, that's blocked. As the Express are setting a tone early. Not afraid to get in front of these balls as Jordan Medeiros soaks that one up. McAlpine plays it into the corner. Milligan with the shot. That's controlled by Shanahan. Shanahan then floats it through the beams. Istrat scoops it up. Behind the back pass. Chance in tight. Handled by Jackson Hayner. Cam Milligan kicks it up top. Hartley plays the ball into the corner, then drives through the lane, opening up some space. Milligan up top, winds, fires. That one misses wide. Scooped up by Hartley. He shoots, and it's in the net. The Timbermen respond. Fred Hartley cuts the Express lead in half. Fred Hartley had 3 goals and 3 assists back on January 31st, the last time the Express and Timbermen met, which was good for the second star in that game. Matthews works through 2, darts across to the far side of the floor before dropping the ball off and grabbing a change. Brought out of the corner by the Express. Searle calls for it near side. Makes a move to the net from the top of the crease. Great save from Jackson Hayner as he keeps that stick in the 5-hole. Ball recovered, however, by the Express. Tyler Halls brings it up to the top of the zone. 15 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Janke plays it down low. Shot handled by Hayner. Scoops it up quickly and takes a look down the floor. Sidearm pass connects. Thompson off the post. That bounces back up top. Ward takes a stick from Woods, loses the ball. Now Ward is off to the races, takes the pass. Ward shoots. That one bounces up and out of play after the save from Hayner. Sunderland sends the ball to the near side wall. Shot through a screen, stopped by Hayner. Jensen Walker trots across center. Finds Cam Milligan. Milligan kicks it back up to the top of the zone. Hartley into the corner, then darts through to the net, opening up some space for the shot, and they score. Zach Thompson ties it up at 2. Nice play that started with Milligan at the top of the zone, made the pass, and then the Timbermen dart through the lane, opening up that shooting spot. Zach Thompson steps in, fills it. $7:20 to go in the opening quarter. Matthews and Morgan down to the floor trying to peel that ball up. It's controlled by the Express. Halls shakes off Baffia. Express bring it off the far wall. Shot from in tight. Another 5-hole stop. As Hayner keeps that stick strong in between his legs. Hendricks spins across center. Finds a man and grabs a change. Reese Nugent drops the ball off to Milligan. Milligan to the corner. Brought up top, Woods looking to shoot, aims far side. That misses and bounces back down the floor, over and back. Express ball. That'll be our first break here. Score 2-2 with 6:36 to play in the first quarter. Lucas Ferreira plays the ball from the top of the zone. Down into the corner. Pass right across, far side, brought back up top. Ward winding, shooting off the outside of the post and out of play. It will remain Express ball. Ferreira plays it back down low. Express setting things in motion in the slot, creating space, and they dart through. And capitalize. Thomas McDonald. That was Jacob Janke, rather. His second of the game. So Janke using his feet. Morgan got started a little bit early on the draw. Possession award to the Express. Matthews sends it up top. Controlled at the sidewall and sent back up top. Ward works into the zone. A little bit much on that pick there. Brought back up the floor by Cole Doherty. McAlpine plays the ball into the corner, back up to the top of the zone. Cam Milligan. Timbermen looking to respond after the Express took their lead back. McAlpine down into the corner. Pass through the seam. Milligan works into a shooting position, tries to drag the ball underneath the check, loses it in the process, and the shot clock expires. Now Thomas McDonald Gets down the floor, opens up, looks to the top. Janke. 2 goals in this one. And Cam Milligan heading to the locker room, it appears, for the Peterborough Timbermen. And as the Express pick up another goal. Gavin Tebow makes it 4-2. So hopefully for the Timbermen, Milligan returns, leading the league in assists, tied for second in the league in points. Schultzke goes to the net. Shot stopped by Shanahan. Now Milligan is back on the bench for the Peterborough Timbermen. Brought into the zone by the Express, but it's immediately taken away. Lowe's outmanned down low. A pair of Express players converge upon him and then take the ball. Ward, nifty pass ahead, connects with McDonald. McDonald floats the ball over Lowe's, back up top, and finds Halls. Ball brought to the middle and sealed off, but recovered by the Express. Janke tries to get a shot off. He's fired down to the floor. A hard defending from Parker Sands. Aaron Woods runs into traffic down low, flicks the ball towards the net, scooped up by the Express, but regained by Peterborough, and a penalty coming up against Brampton. Jack McAlpine took a rough ride down to the floor. And this will be the first power play of the contest, with Andrew Horsley in the box for the cross-check. Cam Milligan will start things off for the Timbermen. McAlpine at the elbow. Milligan up at the top of the house. Drops it down low. McAlpine darts through the lane. Milligan open up top. Near side, he's got a man open as well. Woods with the shot. That's stopped. Up to the line, Hartley. Plays the ball into the corner, switches off. Milligan shooting through his screen, looking far side. Shanahan sees that one coming. Milligan battling to keep Lebar in the zone. He's got a lane to the net, and that has to hurt. Zach Thompson hobbling back to the bench after blocking a shot. Milligan behind the back pass connects with Woods. His shot misses wide. Ball loose in behind the net. Still being fought over. The Express come up with it midway through their penalty kill. A penalty coming up against Peterborough as well. Ward waiting for the extra runner to get on the floor. The Express now set up 6 on 5, 10 seconds on the shot clock. We'll see when they set things in motion here and try and take a shot. Just 3 seconds to work with. Carried down low, shot from a sharp angle, stopped. Schultzke scoops it up. And it'll be 4 on 4 for the next 35 seconds. A slashing call. Going against the Timbermen. And it's Aaron Woods serving time in the box. And the 4 on 4, some space to work with. Curtis Butka taking advantage of it, gets a solid shot there, stopped by Hayner. And the Timbermen are back on the attack. 15 seconds until they're shorthanded. Downey sends the ball back up to the top of the zone. McAlpine forced into the boards. Milligan calls for the ball and gets it. The Express now on a power play. As the extra runner steps out, there's a shot from Peterborough. A battle in front. as the Express bring it up the floor. Jeremy Searle just walking into the zone. Schultzke comes up to challenge. Searle looking to shoot, blocked by Schultzke. Collected by Hayner, he looks up the floor. Bafia couldn't scoop that one. Back on the attack with 50 seconds on the power play. Searle plays it into the corner, gets it back at the elbow, up top for Ward. Ward opens up, space to shoot, stopped by Hayner as he darts across the crease. And it's going to remain Express ball. 37 seconds remain in their power play. Searle. Holds up top. Shoots, stopped by Hayner. Rebound collected by Schultzke. He's off to the races to escape the zone. He's got wheels and speed to burn. Schultzke, a lane to the net, shorthanded, stopped by Shanahan. And McDonald plays it ahead. Pelliconi gets drilled into the boards, and a penalty coming up against Peterborough just as they were about to finish killing their first one off. 5-on-3 for 4 seconds for the Express. 33 seconds remaining in the quarter. As Fred Hartley goes to the box for a cross-check. Jacob Janke leaves the ball for the official. Heads down to the corner. Searle will get things started for the Express. Searle drops the ball off. Now Ward moves it. There's a shot from a outside position handled by Hayner. Pass through, and they capitalize. Gavin Thibault puts that one back, his second of the game, and extends the lead for the Express before the first quarter expires. .1 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Morgan and Matthews lean in for the draw. Ball sent in the Express zone. And maybe one final shot to close things out. No, they'll just let it run out. As Istrat drops the ball off for the official. That'll do it for the opening quarter. 5-2 the score as the Express lead the Timbermen. About to get underway here in the second quarter between the Timbermen and Express. 5-2 the score as Brampton leads the way. Second meeting of the season between these two teams. Brampton took the first game, 16-13. Matthews and Morgan once again on the draw. Ball up in the air, grabbed by the Timbermen. Schultzke sends it into the zone, heads off for a change. Up to the top of the zone, it's Angus Rodding. Plays the ball behind the net. Thompson works it across, underhand shot from Woods off a body, wide of the net and down the floor. Pent Istrat will start things off in the corner for the Express. Sends it to the far corner and then works out to the slot. Janke dishes it across, a move to the net, stopped by Hayner. As Ferreira had a chance there. Back down the floor, Rodding dishes it off hard to the net. Woods flies across the crease. Shot stopped by Shanahan. McDonald. Kicks it up top for Sunderland. Sunderland checked closely by Doherty. Sunderland with a shot. That misses wide and bounces out of play. They're going to say that was off of a Peterborough player, though. Bukta dishes it far side. Now Ward forced down to the ground, maintains possession, sends it across Bukta. There's a shot stopped by Hayner. The ball bouncing around in front. Sunderland flips it on net, nearly fools Hayner. Doherty up for Schultzke. Schultzke works it up to the top. Reese Nugent then sends it across the zone. Timbermen working it in behind the net. Zach Thompson trying to use his legs to create an opportunity there. McAlpine from the far side, can't get a shot off. Scooped up by Shanahan. He steps out and makes a pass down the floor for Jones. Jones drops the ball off for Ward up top. He then rolls it across, heads off for a change. Jeremy Searle plays it near side. Janke. Move to the outside, shot held onto by Hayner, nearly crossed the line. Janke in pursuit of Downey as Downey works into the zone. Great effort there from the Express to get back on the ball. Results in a steal, and they're back on the attack. McDonald into the corner. He needs a change. Pent Eistrat up for Janke. Janke still on the floor after a full sprint on the back check. Eistrat dishes it off. Working in from the outside. Ferreira scores. That makes it 6-2 Express on the goal from Lucas Ferreira. And if you want to break down where that all started, it was Janke on the back check, working back into the Oshawa zone and being part of that stolen ball. Then the Express work it down the floor and capitalize. Some details on the draw between Matthews and Morgan. Bouncing ball, scooped up by Peterborough, but a battle along the boards, and the Express come up with it. Horsley and drops it off, and Brampton works across center. Sunderland backpedaling to the wall, then cuts in, shoots around a screen. That's stopped by Hayner. Rebound into the corner, collected by Sunderland. He's got Janke up top, calling for it. Sunderland holds, checked closely by Woods. Sent across the zone. Ward, pressed up top, keeps moving to the net, shoots. Hayner gets down and makes the save. Shakes off Ward, steps out of his crease, looking for an outlet. They're going to run out of time to escape the zone, and there it goes, 8 seconds. Janke works it up quick. Ward with the shot. Hayner with the save. Ball just outside the crease, scooped up by Jackson Hayner. He fires it down to Cole Doherty. Woods plays the ball into the corner. Peterborough captain Cam Milligan flips it across the zone. Thompson stripped of the ball. Eistrat off to the races. He's in solo. Eistrat holds, shoots, stopped by Hayner with the right hand. The Express just continue to work. Hartley takes a lane to the net, shoots wide. McDonald. Adamson works it up top, grabs a change. Near side, Janke. Janke snaps it across the floor. Working in, Ferreira steps back out. Sunderland with the shot. Hayner with the save. And the ball goes out of play. Express ball. Janke will start it off in the corner. Kick it up to the top of the zone. Bukta plays it down low. Back near side, Janke. Dances in. Underhand shot misses wide. Back up top, Bukta. Janke Backhand pass through, and what a goal! Curtis Ward. Flips that one in over his shoulder to make it 7-2. Ball towards the penalty box off the draw. Milligan battling for it, but it gets placed in the penalty box. And it will be Brampton ball. 9:41 to play in the half. The Express really controlling things here this evening in Oshawa. Istrat makes a move to the net, drops the ball off in behind. Janke open up top in the slot, steps into a shot that's off the skull of Osborne and out of play. Janke cuts back up top, shoots through traffic. Save made by Hayner, and it's carried down the floor by the Timbermen. Walker drops it off for Woods. Woods starts in and out of traffic, plays it into the corner. Milligan scanning the zone, stepping through with a pass across, gets it right back in the slot. Milligan sends one wide. That'll be Brampton ball down in the Peterborough zone. Sunderland steps through, shoots, that misses wide, and it'll be Peterborough ball down at the far end. Parker Sands gets things started for Peterborough. Reese Nugent brings the ball down low, back up top it goes. McAlpine sends the ball to the corner. Wood steps through, scores. First of the game for Aaron Woods. And the second time he's tried that exact move. Now 7-3 Express as Peterborough responds. It'll be Halls and Morgan on the draw this time around. Morgan plays it forward. Downey plays it ahead. McAlpine with a chance in tight. Shanahan makes the save and flips it ahead to Pent Istrat. Istrat across center. Snaps it across the zone. Opportunity in tight. Played back across the seam. Istrat scores on the bouncer. 8-3 Express. That's Istrat's first of the game. 8:07 to play in the half, and the Express continue to dominate. And that's going to be a goaltending change for the Peterborough Timbermen, as Jackson Hayner comes out and Gavin Williamson steps in. So the Express will be looking to challenge Williamson as soon as they can. No warm-up for a goalie in lacrosse. You're just coming in cold. Adamson dishes it off to Sunderland. Janke off the wall. Skipping in. Plays it up top. Chance in tight. Sunderland buries it. Beautiful ball movement there from the Brampton Express, and that makes it 9-3 on the goal from Sunderland. 9 goals, 7 goal scores for the Express as their excellent opening half continues. Ball bouncing around off the draw. Matthews working around Lowe's, plays it up top to Janke. Janke fires the ball into the corner. Istrat in front looking for Bukta. That's right through, but still possession maintained by Brampton. Shot stopped by Williamson. Peterborough ball as Lowe's receives a pass, then crosses center. Plays the ball back towards his own bench and grabs a change. In the corner, Thompson plays it far side. Peterborough looking for a shooting lane. Thompson, 10 seconds on the shot clock, plays it down low into the corner. Hartley drives to the net and gets drilled to the outside. Winds up stepping in the crease. That'll be our second quarter break. 9-3 the score as Brampton leads Peterborough. 6:53 to go in the half here between the Express and Timbermen. 9-3 the score as Brampton leads the way. I'm Dan Malta on the call this evening here in Oshawa. Janke takes a shot that bounces off a body and on net. Williamson makes the save and floats it down the floor. But too many men called against Peterborough. So Brampton will head to a power play up 6 here in the opening half. Searle plays it down low, just inching in from the top now. Up to the top of the house, Searle might walk into one, shoots, that one goes wide. Bounces up and out of play, it'll be Peterborough ball. Baffia works it across the zone and connects with Reese Nugent. Plays it back across. Baffia dancing around, carries the ball deep into the zone. Another 10 seconds on the shot clock to work with. Near side Thompson. Spins free, but is sealed off immediately as all of the Express players on the floor converge on him. Medeiros across center. Dishes the ball off, grabs a change, Searle. Stepping in with the ball. Back up top. Searle steps in, shoots. Was off the knob of Williamson's stick. You reset. Searle for Sunderland. Back up top. Sunderland. Snaps it across. And Ward's eyes moved before he picked up the ball. Peels it off the wall. Quick stick from Janke. They score. 10-3. Power play goal for Jacob Janke completes the hat trick for him. And the Timbermen have already used one bullet in the chamber with the goaltending change. They'll have to do something here quickly to pick up some momentum before going into the halftime break. Shot from the outside from McAlpine. Bounces wide. No, they're going to say that was on net. Okay, 20 seconds back on the shot clock. McAlpine into the corner. Milligan looks through. Woods in front off the crossbar. Back up the floor, Janke makes the pass ahead. Stopped by Williamson. As the ball is back down the floor, Schultzke sends it across. Pass misses the mark, but it's still scooped up by a Peterborough player. Nugent plays the ball in behind the net. They tuck one home from behind. Nathan Schultzke. gets Peterborough back on the board, and it's 10-4. So there's a response from Peterborough, perhaps a spark following that. 4:22 to play in the half. Still plenty of time to tighten this one up. Excellent draw from Matthews as he peels that ball for Morgan and plays it to himself. Then works right into the zone. Janke controls things on the wall, sends it up to the top of the zone, but then gets the ball right back. Janke works into the middle, looks to shoot through a screen. Williamson squeezes that one and holds on. Schultzke gets things started back down the floor. Schultzke to Thompson with space near side. Plays it to Woods. Woods into the corner. Brought up top. Near side Thompson. Tries to pass it in behind. Connects with Milligan. McAlpine with the shot. Woods recovers. That one's off the crossbar. McAlpine battling for the ball with Medeiros, gets chopped down to the floor. A penalty coming up against Medeiros. Should be a cross check. Peterborough with 14 seconds will wait for the extra runner. Brought through, shot blocked, and Milligan sends it through for Hartley. Bouncing ball, scooped up. McAlpine, 2 seconds to shoot, fires the bouncer. That one misses wide. So the Timbermen will head to a power play with 3:13 to go in the opening half, trailing by 6. It'll be Jordan Medeiros in the box for 2 or less. Cam Milligan saying, hey guys, we need a goal here, let's go, before getting things started on the power play. McAlpine plays it down low, gets it right back at the elbow, kicks it up top, Milligan. Milligan opening up. They set things in motion. McAlpine looks to the side of the net, sends it up top. Thompson shoots. That one stopped by Shanahan. Rebound goes to the wall. Woods recovers. Hartley stepping in back door, now moving through. Thompson grabs it. Behind the net, up top, Milligan over the shoulder. McAlpine with the shot. Shanahan with the save and the scoop. Then looks down the floor. Pass a little bit too long for Eistrat. He'll run onto it in the at the far end. And the pass broken up, kicked across. Peterborough back on the attack, 1:10 on the power play. Downey finds Milligan. Milligan to McAlpine. Milligan with the shot. That's stopped by Shanahan. Ball bounces to the wall. Thompson kicks it back up top. Milligan quarterbacking things here. Finds McAlpine. Sidearm shot. Thompson scoops it. Can't control it. Ball loose. A race back down the floor. Halls. He'll just peel off, settle things down, let the Express change. 30 seconds remaining in the Peterborough power play. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Janke making a move to the net. Can't collect the pass. Now brought out of the corner. Ward with the shot. That's soaked up. 8 seconds on the power play. Hartley takes a look over his shoulder at the shot clock and then sends it across for Woods. Ball bounces into the hands of Shanahan. Work down the floor. A man free. Medeiros fresh out of the penalty box. His shot stopped by Williamson. Final minute of play here in the opening half. Ball stolen by Halls. Medeiros down low with him. But Halls will settle things down. Lowe's comes to press. Up top for Eistrat. Trots the ball in deep, kicks it up top. Janke sends the ball far side, calls for it in return, but there's the shot. Ward gets it on net. Williamson launches the ball down the floor. Can't connect with Lowe's. Loose ball in front of the Peterborough bench. And now the Express come up with it. Janke across center. Timeout called by Brampton with 26.3 seconds to play in the opening half. So it has been a little bit different than the first meeting of the season between these two teams, where it was punch and counterpunch the entire game until the fourth quarter when Brampton went on a 4-goal run. In this one, it's been Express pretty much all the way, while Peterborough, I mentioned, has already used one bullet in their chamber with the goaltending change. They are certainly not out of this one. Look to have some life still late in the second half, or second quarter, I should say. You can see the team still talking, still working for the ball, but it has been a relentless back check and back pressure from the Express that I would say has changed the complexion of this opening half. They've generated offense through pure will and determination so far. Both teams taking their time to get back to action. Ferreira will kick things off for the Express with 26.3 seconds to play. They've got 25 seconds on the shot clock, so they've got their net empty. Extra runner on the floor. Schultzky and Sands having a chat before things kick off for Peterborough, directing traffic in front of Williamson. And now they're putting the Express goalie back in. So they started with 5 on the floor and no goalie. There was no extra runner out there for Brampton. They remedied that, and now they're bringing the goalie to the bench. Now he's running back. Janke from the outside tries to send it through for Sunderland. That pass misses the mark. And we've got 0.1 seconds to play here in the half. That'll do it, 10-4. After 30 minutes of play, the Brampton Express lead the Peterborough Timbermen. We will resume with the second half. We're back and ready to go for the third quarter between the Brampton Express and Peterborough Timbermen. 10-4 the score. I'm Dan Malta on the call this evening in Oshawa Children's Arena. And Brampton put on a dominant performance in that first half. Effort-based goals, one of their keys so far. We'll see what Peterborough has as a response. To start things off, there's a great response from Woods. Second of the game for Aaron Woods, and it's 10-5. Morgan losing his stick off the draw, then drives through a man without his stick, and that's a penalty. Extra runner on the floor for Brampton. Ward, a lot of time on the shot clock, zips a pass in behind the net. Up top, Janke with the shot, that's blocked in front. And early here in the second half, 55 seconds in, Brampton is heading to a power play. Chance to quash any momentum that Peterborough is building. Searle. Return pass to him, bounces off the tip of his stick, gets back on the ball, and plays it in deep. Searle pass to the side of the net. Janke can't handle that one. Race back down the floor. Sands makes a move to the net. Shorthanded scores. Parker Sands. There's an effort goal from Sands. Shorthanded. as he just burned down the floor, beat everybody to the net. And it's 10-6. Halls plays the ball into the corner. It's back up top for Ward. Minute 20 remaining in the power play for the Express. Searle scores. Quick response. Just erasing that Parker Sands goal from the board. First of the game for Jeremy Searle. He's had a ton of chances so far. Now 11-6. Schultzke. Checked closely by Matthews. And now two Express players. A penalty coming up against Brampton. The Peterborough bench making a ton of noise. That'll be a holding call going against Duncan Carty. Cam Milligan plays the ball in for McAlpine. Back across. Now Milligan shoots that one. Just edged off the crossbar. Hulls. Controlling the ball. Ball shorthanded, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Brampton bench calling for the team to use the time they've got. Flip deep into the zone. And Peterborough's back on the attack. A minute 15 remains in their power play. Thompson with it on the fake pass to Milligan. Milligan for McAlpine. Plays it down low, gets it back at the elbow. McAlpine, top of the house, Milligan. Right back, opens up, drops it down low, pass into the slot. Thompson stopped by Shanahan. Lebar works it ahead, shorthanded opportunity for Ferreira. That's off the post. Back the other way, Peterborough. Milligan with 42 seconds on the power play. The bench calling out, you've got time, you've got time. Still 20 seconds on the clock. McAlpine drops it off. Pass short side. Woods scores. Nice pass sent through as Angus Rodding found Aaron Woods. It's the third of the game for Woods. Now 11-7. And just like that, the game has gotten interesting as Peterborough came out to play to start the half. Istrat. Up for Halls. Halls to the top, Matthews. Intensity certainly escalated here to start the second half. There's a shot from Sunderland off the post. Near side, Halls. Back up top, Istrat. Ward calling for it. Gets it, but can't control the pass. A ball battle along the wall. It squirts free. Istrat comes up with it. 4 seconds to shoot. Kicks it back up top. Janke fires one wide. Shot clock expires. Brought up top, Milligan takes the pass, sends it back across. And it is the Express working back down the floor. Up top, Sunderland. That one off the post. Back to McDonald. Dishes the ball and grabs a change. Searle works it into the corner. Up top, Ward winds, fires, stopped by Williamson. Takes a look ahead, jumping up to collect the ball is Parker Sands. Sands for Woods. Now McAlpine along the wall. McAlpine steps into the middle. Drops the ball off. Hartley with the shot. That goes off of Shanahan into the corner. McAlpine over the shoulder. Woods. That pass or that shot will reset the clock. Woods wins the battle in the corner, sends it up for McAlpine. Brought up to the top of the zone, Woods. Cuts into the middle, flips it through for McAlpine on the pick and roll, but the pass misses the mark. Istrat sends it into the corner, darting through Sunderland. Shot stopped by Williamson. Sunderland stepped into the crease, so Peterborough ball back the other way, Schultzke. Schultzke kicks it up top to Milligan. Now Woods. Milligan trying to find space. His pass misses the mark. Shanahan works the ball ahead, and the Express are back on the attack. Halls flips the ball up in the air and leaves it for Jeremy Searle. Across the zone. A lot of motion from the Express in the offensive zone. Sent up top. Ferreira tries to bounce one on net. Williamson can't scoop it. The ball battle continues down low. Still loose into the corner, Janke. Plays it in front. Williamson with the save. Ball in the air. It goes behind the net. We've got a fun one on our hands here between Peterborough and Brampton. Sunderland cuts through. Save made by Williamson. A penalty coming up against Peterborough. Brampton gets the extra runner on the floor. Only 5 seconds on the shot clock. They've got to show some urgency here. There's a shot from Ward. It misses wide. Holding call against Peterborough. As Cole Doherty heads to the box. .7:44 to go in the quarter. Searle kicks it down to Ward. Ward operating from the elbow, sends it up top to Searle. Searle gets it back, he can shoot there. Plays it down low. Janke up top, Sunderland makes a move to the net. Sunderland shoots. Williamson with the save. Rebound bounces to Searle up top. Sunderland for Searle. Winds, fires, stopped by Williamson. Ward with the rebound collected, passes it across for Janke. Quick shot. Express maintained possession. 1:25 to go on the power play. This Peterborough PK unit has to be getting tired. Consistent pressure from Brampton. Another chance from the side of the net. Williamson makes 2 saves, still loose, and they capitalize. Gavin Tebow, his 3rd of the game, makes it 12-7 Brampton. That was just 40 seconds of consistent pressure from Brampton, fighting for the loose balls off the shots, grabbing the rebounds. And Joe Sullivan wants a word with the official. And that power play goal seems to have taken the wind out of the sails of the Timbermen just a little bit at 11-7. You can feel the energy in the building. As Peterborough got off to a pretty hot start to the half. Now with 6:54 to play in the third quarter, they trail by 5. Hulse plays the ball back off the draw. Nice move by Noah Lieber to escape traffic. He plays it ahead for Matthews. Colin Matthews up to the top of the zone. Jacob Janke dishes. Istrat with the laser from the outside. It's 13-7. And that goal certainly changed the mood on the Peterborough bench. That'll be our third quarter break. 6:26 to play in the third. 13-7 the score in favor of the Express. Cam Milligan starts things off from the corner for the Timbermen. McAlpine sends it up to Thompson, who then dishes it down low. Near side, Milligan in the corner, passes into the slot, but a swarm of Express players closes that opportunity off for the Timbermen. Hulse, quick back up the floor for Brampton. Turns it back to the top of the zone, McDonald. Kicks it down low, Hulse plays the ball behind the net. Ferreira keeps the ball moving to the outside. That pass misses the mark. Peterborough scoops up the Lucy. Lowe's flips it ahead for McAlpine. McAlpine works into the middle, plays the ball into the corner. Woods open up top, takes the pass. Woods drags to the outside, curls back up top, finds Milligan. Milligan's shot goes right off the ear of Carty into the corner. 2 seconds on the shot clock, and it's going to expire as Brampton will bring it back down the floor. Jones up top. Pass across the zone. Bouncing ball coming up to the line. Jones gets back onto it. Flips it into the corner. Somehow that pass connects. Brampton, they fire a shot from the outside. Ball comes back across center. It'll be Peterborough ball in the Express zone. Inside 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Fred Hartley gets things started. Plays it up top for Angus Rodding. Rodding up top for Woods. Woods off the screen from Milligan, who heads to the net looking for a pass. It's back into the corner, Hartley for Milligan. Rodding without a stick, regains it. Now a shot from in tight. Controlled, or stopped rather, by Shanahan. Now the bouncing ball at the side of the net. Medeiros can't control it. Rodding can't control it. And now Brampton is able to take possession. Matthews hustles across center with Woods right on his back. And then works into space. Penalty coming up against Peterborough. Brampton has the extra runner and 12 seconds on the shot clock. Sunderland sends it down low. Shot goes wide of the net. Bouncing ball into the corner. And Peterborough gains possession, which will bring on the Brampton power play. Hartley in the box. Holding is the call. Jeremy Searle gets things started off. Ward plays it in behind. Loose ball in the corner, collected by Brampton. Sunderland. Check closely, zips it across the zone, gets it right back, shoots that one off a body into the corner. Block shot, Baffia got in the way. Sunderland sends it up top for Curtis Ward. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Quick stick, that's blocked by Baffia. He's going to have some bruises after this shift. McAlpine, a minute 20 to kill for the Timbermen. They trail by 6. McAlpine works it up top. Solid effort from Reese Nugent just to maintain possession at the line. Can't quite keep it in the zone. And Brampton will reset. 58 seconds in their power play. Searle sends it across. Tebow calling for it back door. Tebow has it, shoots, scores. 4th of the game for Gavin Tebow. And it's 14-7. As the Timbermen now have a mountain to climb with 17 minutes and 49 seconds to play. Morgan and Matthews lean in for the draw. Matthews hustles back onto it. They've got to get across center. One more second, and they can't quite get there. That went off the stick of Lowe's, which is why the Express bench is making some noise right now. Went unnoticed by the officials. Schultzke up for Woods. Schultzke causing some problems in front of the net. Milligan works in, sends a shot wide. Bouncing ball in behind. They try and jam it home. Peterborough calling for the reset. It's not going to happen. 3 seconds on the shot clock. They bounce one in. Halls across center. Flips the ball to Ward. Ward in tight. Stopped by Williamson. Walker gets across center. Drops the ball off for Hartley. Hartley looks to Milligan. Elects to hold on. Horsley presses him. Knocks the ball loose. It's in the corner. Coming out with it, Nugent. Curls back into the corner. Horsley still on top of him. McAlpine fires one over his shoulder. That's stopped. Shanahan shuffles out and plays the ball forward. McDonald plays it up top to Jeremy Searle. Parker Sands pressing him up top. Ball fired across the zone. Janke works into space. Plays it near side. A lane to the net. Held on to by Williamson as Tebow had a great chance. Downey ahead for Woods. Woods carrying the load offensively for Peterborough so far. Nearly snuck one through the pads of Shanahan there. 45 seconds to play in the third quarter. Hystrat sends it low, back up top for Ward. Works it into the corner. Shot misses wide. Ward battling for the rebound with Schultzke. Lowe's joins the mix in the corner. The ball still on the floor. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 3 Timbermen players converge. Schultzke comes up with it. And the Timbermen will take a timeout. 18.2 seconds to play. They'll have a full 30 on the shot clock. So Williamson will come out of the net. The extra runner will be on the floor. And Peterborough will need to be doing everything with a sense of urgency the rest of this contest. Joe Sullivan drawing up a play. While the Express try and figure out their defensive strategy for the remaining 18 seconds in the quarter. And the pace of the Express continues to be a challenge for the Timbermen. They just keep on rolling. Seem to be immune to any momentum shifts the Timbermen might think they have. All right. The Timbermen will start in their own zone. Across center, Woods. Just waiting for that time on the clock before they set things in motion. Ball up top. There's a shot stopped into the corner. If Brampton collects it, they might be able to get a shot off. But nothing doing. 14-7 after 3 quarters. We'll be back for the fourth. (14-7) the score as the Express lead the Timbermen here in Oshawa. We are set to get underway for the fourth quarter. Ball battle off the draw right in front of our position here. And Peterborough comes up with it after it's knocked free. Lowe's finds Schultzke. Schultzke to Milligan in the corner. Milligan to Woods. They work off one another. Pass up top. Back to Milligan. Holds off the screen from Woods. Shoots. That one misses wide. Milligan tries to get up for it. Now it's a race back the other way. The ball will probably beat Halls down the floor. It does. Back up top. Eistrat steps into one. That's blocked by Baffia right off the shin. Edwards kicks the ball back to Hartley. Hartley finds a man streaking. Thompson buries it. Second of the game for Zach Thompson. And it's 14-8. Great goal from the Timbermen. Can't stop thinking about how many shots Nick Baffia has blocked so far for the Timbermen. By my count, 5 at this point in the game. That last one right off the shin. Led to a goal at the other end. McAlpine for Milligan. Into the corner looking for Thompson off the tip of his stick. Loose at the side of the net. Shanahan covers that one up, drags it into the crease, and advances the ball. Halls plays it across center. Switches off with Adamson. Tries to find a lane deeper into the zone. Now Sunderland works off the wall. Sunderland to the middle. Sends it across. Ferreira dishes up top. There's a shot missing wide, going out of play. Shot clock expired. Some confusion as to who would have possession there. Peterborough does. And now a battle along the wall. Rodding comes up with it, sends it across, finds Woods. Ball bouncing around in the slot, scooped up by McAlpine. He gets drilled going to the net. Pass through, Hartley's shot goes wide. And out of play. Brampton will work down the floor. Pent Eistrat. Plays it into the far corner. Sunderland back across the zone. Pass into the slot. Stopped by Williamson on the shot from in tight. Schultzke drives across center. Sends it through. Woods with a chance in tight. That's stopped by Shanahan. Rebound into the corner. Milligan battling for it. It's taken by the Express. Neil Adamson will carry the ball out of danger down the floor for McDonald. McDonald plays it through. Back up top, Janke. Sunderland shooting, scores. Downey tried to get out and block that one. Wound up being a screen for Williamson. Second of the contest for Zach Sunderland. 12:05 to play. Matthews grabs the loose ball off the draw and heads straight to the net, sends it through. Janke back door, stopped by Williamson. Brought ahead by Lowe's. Finds a man far side, Hartley into the corner. Finds Milligan back up top, McAlpine. Milligan up top, shot, misses wide, bounces back across, Brampton ball, Peterborough end. Bent Eistrat kicks things off in the corner. Eistrat for Bukta. Now Eistrat on the wall. Plays it up top. A penalty coming up against Peterborough. Bukta and Edwards still mixing it up. It'll be McAlpine going to the box. And there might be another one coming. I know it's not McAlpine going. It'll be just Edwards for holding. And Walker. 2 penalties up on the board for Peterborough. Scott Edwards and Jensen Walker in the box. And a 5-on-3. Up 7 with 11 minutes to play for the Express. Sunderland with a ton of time. Sends a shot wide of the net. A penalty coming up against Brampton. No, that was against Peterborough, rather. The parade to the penalty box has officially started. And Parker Sands is going home. No, it's a penalty shot, sorry. Parker Sands is remaining in the game. Ward starts the penalty shot off by curling into the middle, shoots. Williamson makes the save. Sunderland starts things off. Ward behind the back pass, misses the mark. Williamson takes a look ahead, assessing the situation. Somehow clears that one through all the rafters, and Milligan picks it up at the far end. Sands working off the wall. Covered closely by Janke. Looking for the return pass. A little bit too tall for Sands to control it as Thompson zipped it through. A minute remaining in the 5-on-3. Janke for Sunderland. Fires a shot off the right toe of Williamson. Rebound collected by Brampton. Sunderland steps through, passes one into the corner for Ward. Bounces off of him, loose ball in the corner. Bafia battling hard for that ball. Shot from the side of the net. Williamson gets across, makes the save. And Bafia battling to escape the zone. Gets across center. Bafia on an island will just flip it across. Scooped up by the Express. Medeiros, 20 seconds in the 5-on-3. Up top to Istrat. He dishes it off and heads off for a change. Sunderland takes the pass, plays it down low. Janke flips it across. Up top, Ward for Janke. Quick stick, stopped by Williamson. Back to even strength with 9:05 to play. Pass off the stick of Woods. Picked up by Lieber. Sunderland plays the ball into the corner, pass into the slot, and they score. Gavin Thibault with his 5th. That makes it 16-8 with 8:48 to play. Halls and Morgan lean in for the draw. Putting some torque on their sticks for this one, and Halls comes out with it. Schultzke chases Halls down, has to back off, leave Halls against the wall. Istrat sends it across, far side. Ward looking for a shot, that bounces wide and out of play. Schultzke works the ball ahead, connects with Angus Rodding. Rodding fires a shot, stopped by Shanahan. Great game for Devlin Shanahan. He's allowed just 8 so far. Bukta up top for Sunderland. Gets it back and steps off the wall, spins off a check, and plays the ball behind the net. They'll try and jam it, but stopped by Williamson as he closes off the short side post. Thompson plays the ball into the corner. Up top, shot from range, handled by Shanahan. Remains Peterborough ball. Milligan tries to pass one through. That's deflected and misses the mark. Woods knocks the ball free. Shanahan steps out onto it and finds Sunderland. Sunderland sends it ahead. They score. Stephen Pelliconi, his first of the game, makes it 17-8. Morgan battling for the ball off the draw. The Express come up with it. Schultzke and Halls collide. Halls maintains possession. Now it's knocked away from him by Downey. There in support, however, was Lucas Ferreira. Istrat sends a pass into the corner. Stepping out with the shot, Thibault. Stopped by Williamson. Now Thibault pressing Schultzke as he fights to escape the zone. Loose ball in the slot, picked up. But looks as though Thibault went through the crease. So we'll take a break here in the 4th. 17-8 the score. Cam Milligan will start things off with Peterborough on the power play. McAlpine up for Milligan. Up to Milligan. Over his shoulder, pass for Woods to try and jam it in from the side of the net. Shanahan closes that off. McDonald. Up 17-8 with 6 minutes to play. While shorthanded, they should be content just to keep things to the outside here. It'll be up to Peterborough to force the issue. And doing a fantastic job right now down low, McDonald. And his bench showing their appreciation. Sands finds Milligan. Thompson up to Hartley. Milligan at the top of the house, steps in, pass through. Woods with a shot, stopped. Rebound off the crossbar. Shanahan down and out, somehow keeps it out. No, did that go in? The referees are having a talk. They're calling that a goal. We'll wait and see if, yeah, it remains a goal. A heroic effort from Shanahan still. $17-9 now. Ball still stuck, and everybody on the floor concentrated in a 5-by-5 space. Pass through. Downey with the shot that misses wide. Matthews circles away from a check, plays it to the wall, Janke. Inside 5 minutes remaining. Sends it through for Woods, who plays the ball into the corner. Ferreira sends it through for Ward. His shot deflects out of play off of Williamson. Ward for Sunderland. To Ferreira. Ferreira moved to the net. Shot stopped by Williamson. Schultzke. Quick up the floor. Takes a look back against the grain, and the pass misses the mark, but sent back into the Peterborough zone by Brampton. So the shot clock will keep running for the Timbermen. They've got 8 seconds. Hartley steps in, shot on net, stopped by Shanahan. Rebound collected by Brampton. And they'll work it down the floor. Medeiros steps into space in the neutral zone. Sunderland gets a pass across. Work down into the corner, back up top, Sunderland. Trying to find a shooting lane, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Tries to launch one, it's blocked up top. The ball rolls into the corner. Parker Sands sends it up for Reese Nugent. Nugent dancing around trying to find an outlet. McAlpine up at the top of the zone. Nugent, pass goes right through him. He gets fired down to the floor. Thompson gets back on the ball. Sent across for McAlpine, works into a shooting position, shot blocked. And Halls will bring it down the floor with 3 minutes to play. Pass connects in the corner. Ward back up top to Halls. Now Ward. Pass near side connects with Sunderland. Sunderland kicks it across. Shot from in tight, controlled by Williamson. Edwards, 2.5 to play. Gets a pass through, and Milligan can't get a shot on net. Edwards to Hartley. Horsley closes in on him. Horsley keeping Hartley to the outside. Now Hartley in tight. Shot misses wide as he's fired down to the floor. And the shot clock expires. Brampton across center. Janke pressed by Lowe's. He'll turn it back up the floor. Then float it across to Ward. Plays it down into the corner. Carried through into his shooting position. Tebow sends one wide. 4 seconds on the shot clock. The ball bounces to the slot. Tebow scores. There's number 6 for Gavin Tebow. A minute 37 to play. 18-9 the score. So Brampton set to improve their record to 9-3. Still trailing the 11-1 Whitby Steelhawks, who had a win earlier today over the Oshawa Outlaws. Ward sends it up top to Sunderland. Pass for Tebow misses the mark, but he's hustling back onto it, still controlling the ball, tries for another. That resets the shot clock, and Janke tucks one home. Fourth of the game for Jacob Janke. Now just a minute and 5 seconds to play. So 19-9, minute 05 to go. This final minute will be ceremonial. Matthews. But neither team quitting, though. Istrat sends it up top for Halls. Now it looks like Brampton's content just to settle things down with the 10-goal spread. Ward just flips it up into the rafters and out of play. Final 30 seconds. Peterborough trying for one more. Woods to Milligan. Milligan pass through. No shot there. Up top for Thompson. He walks in, sends one on net. Shanahan makes the save. And it's flipped all the way down the floor. Williamson plays it forward. Hendricks to Milligan. Quick shot stopped by Shanahan. And that'll do it. 19-9 the final. As the Brampton Express make it 2-0 in the season series against the Peterborough Timbermen. A great game from start to finish for the Express as they create some separation between the Timbermen in third place. As the Timbermen go to an even 6-6, while Brampton is now 9-3. For Donald Beatty on camera, I'm Dan Malta. Thanks for watching.